Alright, second video here. We'll start with number 3. Find the equation for the hyperbola with foci at -8, -4, and -8, 12, and vertices at -8, 8, and -8, 0. Alright, kind of just want to see it again. Let's see. -8 and 12. There is a focus, -8 and -4. Forgot to look at that. -8 and -4 is down here. There's another focus. So there's our two foci, -8, 8. -8, 0 is right there. So our hyperbola is going something like this. And the center, let's go from the vertices. You got -8, -8, so it's -8 something or other, and 8 and 0, that's 8 units. So the center A, from the center, well, let me write that down. The center is at -8, 4, and it's 4 halfway between 12 and -4. I think if you look, that's 16 units, and you take 8 away from 12, you'll be at 4. If you take 8 above -4, you'll be at 4. So the center, we're good at 8, -4. A is the distance from the center, so this is A, and it's 4 units. A equals 4, and then we've already talked about this. C is the distance from the foci, or from a focus to the center. C is equal to 8, and in a hyperbola, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And usually we have that the other way around. But 4 squared plus b squared equals c squared, 8 squared. 16 plus b squared equals 64. B squared is 48. And we really just need b squared. We can find b. If we wanted to graph it and everything, we could do that, but right now we're all that's asking for is the equation. So I'm going to write down, we'll start with y. It is a vertical, so I'm going to do y minus 4 squared over a squared over 16 minus x plus 8 squared over 48, that's what b squared is, equals 1. So there's that equation. Alright. Now, number 4. Write the conic section equation in standard form and graph. If your graph is elliptical or hyperbolic, give the foci. So those, if you got an ellipse or if you have a hyperbola, we're going to ask for the foci. If your graph is parabolic, give the focus and the directrix. Okay. So let's see what we have first here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this, but I'm going to add the 72x. And I'm going to add 25y squared. I'm going to add all the variables to one and get that on one side. So I have 9x squared plus 72x plus 25y squared minus 150y canceling, equals negative 144. And I'm going to go 9, and go x squared plus 8x plus blank. So I'm going to complete the square, plus 25 times y squared, there's a y on this, that's right, minus 6y plus blank equals negative 144 plus 9 times blank plus 25 times blank. All right, well, let's complete the square. 8 over 2 squared, that's 4 squared, which is 16. 16 here, 16 here. 25, let's do this, negative 6, over 2 squared, that's negative 3 squared, which is 9. Put 9 here, put 9 here. And I got 9 times x plus 4 squared plus 25 times y minus 3 squared equals, and that's 144, and that's 18. Geez, not 2, that's a 25 times 9. Okay, a little different. 225. So I'm going to put 225 right here. And our common form, and it's going to be an ellipse. This is plus between the two things here. So it's going to be an ellipse. So I'm going to divide through by 25, or 225. Now, 9 times 25, I just saw that is 225. So this is x plus 4 squared. If I factor out 9, I have 25 here, plus, and then y minus 3 squared over 9 is equal to 1. All right, so we are talking about an ellipse. That's part of the answer, right? In graph. Okay. That should be part of the instructions. All right, but it is an ellipse. The center is at negative 4, 3. Let's see. Negative 4, 3. Kind of, I got to draw some axes here. Okay. Negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. There is the center of our ellipse. I'm going to go 5 units right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a vertex. 5 units left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the other vertex. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 units up for a co-vertex. 1, 2, 3 down for a co-vertex. And then I'm going to try to draw a nice, let's see, ellipse here. All right. Now, A equals 25. A squared equals 25. B squared equals 9. So A is 5. Well, let me get C. C squared equals A squared. minus b squared. C squared equals 16. C is equal to 4. Plus or minus 4, actually. So, from the center, I'm 4 units away. 1, 2, 3, 4. The foci are at 1, 2, 3, 0, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 8, 3. Those are the foci. Okay, I'm going to stop this and then do the last two on the next video.